When Tom MacDonald was first starting to blow up and get notoriety, he received a lot of hate initially. And a lot of this hate was, by the likes of Anthony Fantano. He was the most prominent voice against, Tom MacDonald's political rap. One of the haters was Mac Lethal. If you don't know who Mac Lethal is, he used to battle rap back in the day. Supposedly he was nice at it. But eventually he's started doing a lot of trendy things like, pancake raps, seeing how fast he could rap in a minute, just these random trendy things to get like more notoriety. And, that's what he became known for. He's basically a meme rapper on the internet. And this is one of the people who decided to diss Tom MacDonald. He did it in a tweet, but he didn't say Tom MacDonald's name. So Tom MacDonald, he took offense to this, and he dropped some diss tracks on what's his name, Mac Lethal. And Mac Lethal, of course, he pussied out and he said, that wasn't meant for you, man. I wasn't trying to diss you, man. Even though he was, if you saw the tweet, he was clearly trying to diss Tom MacDonald, and he pussied out of it. And I don't even really like Tom MacDonald, but he destroyed Mac Lethal. And Mac Lethal, he came with one response, an answer back that really sucked dick and no one liked it. Tom MacDonald dissed him again and he really destroyed him. And Mac Lethal never responded. And the whole internet consensus was he got destroyed. Mac Lethal got destroyed. And now about 4 or 5 years later, we have a Tom MacDonald diss by Mac Lethal. It's titled "Tom MacDonald is a Nazi." A little on the nose, isn't it? Let's see what he's cooking with.
Let's be clear about one thing. You started it, you sneak dissing pussy.
Oh my god.
I thought it was funny too. We already squashed this, dude. What are you doing? Here's a backstory. A couple years ago, Tom MacDonald got his feelings hurt and made a track towards me. Tried to diss me in a rapping war, tried to bait me into going back and forth, but I really didn't have the passion for it, so I made one song and I had to ignore it. I don't want to sound rude, I just think he's mad corny. I did a...
Bro, you of all people are calling someone corny. You got an Ellen DeGeneres cosign and you started thinking you were the shit. I mean, no one ever thought you were a good rapper. Maybe you were nice in the battle raps, but that doesn't translate good to music, as we saw with his music. You can go on Mac Lethal's page. All of his shit fucking sucks. Really, it just comes off as a 45-year-old dad trying to be a rapper, and it's really terrible. He can't write a flow. He can't write a beat. He doesn't know what a good beat sounds like. He's really bad. And, of course, we're hearing it in the song. So he says, you try to bait me. Well, he successfully did bait you because the first Tom MacDonald diss track was a little weaker. And he baited this guy, Mac Lethal, into dropping a response. And then after Tom MacDonald dropped the absolute nuclear fucking haymaker on him, Mac Lethal went quiet. He went quiet for 4 years, and we haven't heard back from him ever since. So he successfully did bait you, and you are trash. So, and when did you squash the beef? I don't remember that.
He tried to diss me. Here's a backstory. A couple years ago, Tom MacDonald got his feelings hurt and made a track towards me. Tried to diss me in a rapping war, tried to bait me into going back and forth, but I really didn't have the passion for it, so I made one song and I had to ignore it. I don't want to sound rude, I just think he's mad corny. I didn't want to give it energy. A transphobic, homophobic culture vulture rapping about white supremacy isn't worthy of facing me lyrically.
Of course, you're resorting to all of those stupid buzzwords. You're homophobic, transphobic, racist. Not even Anthony Fantano had the gall to use all those words when he dissects Tom MacDonald's music and calls it trash. At least Anthony Fantano has actual arguments. Now we can see that Mac Lethal is so much of a cornball. He's so afraid of Tom MacDonald. And the bars hurt him so bad that he couldn't think of actual disses. So now he's resorting to calling him homophobic and all these stupid buzzwords. It's really sad.
Transphobic, homophobic, culture vulture rapping about white.
And culture vulture, you're wouldn't you be the same thing?
He isn't worthy of facing me lyrically, but I'm getting tired of watching this dude embarrass hip-hop's history. And the other day he dropped a new song and for some reason he was dissing me. Fine, fight contract signed. Normally I wouldn't pay this any mind.
Now does that make sense? Okay, so supposedly Tom MacDonald is sneak dissing him in his latest song. Why would that matter to you? The first diss tracks that he dropped on you were directly aimed at you and you said you didn't have the passion to care. Now you care? Now that the guy has more subscribers than you and more notoriety than you, now that he's made much more of an impact in hip-hop, pop star, whatever you want to call it. Really? So aren't you the clout chaser?
Some reason he was dissing me. Fine, fight contract signed. Normally I wouldn't pay this any mind, but you made a 9-minute song about your personal life. Why the fuck you mention mine? I've been minding my business and buying some property. Why are you dissing me? Why you take shots at me, man? Are you buying prescriptions again? Is it lines that you're sniffing? It's gotta be. Fuck it. Ding ding, let's begin. You got weak skin. We followed each other on IG. We DM'd, we even agreed that we would be friends. Thomas, we already squashed it. Last time I took the high road. This time I'm getting toxic. First off, your music sucks, you're goofy as fuck, your beats are trash. I bet $1 million.
I just said all the that applies to you too, if anything.
There's cash that I could easily beat your ass. You're goofy as fuck, your beats are trash. I bet $1 million cash that I could easily beat your ass.
No, you can't. Shut the fuck up. You cannot beat anyone's fucking ass. You have a dad bod. You're bald. You have a corny rap voice. You went to a school in the suburbs. You didn't even grow up listening to hip hop. You're a fucking corny dad. No one took you serious during your little battle raps either. You're not scary. You're nothing.
Girlfriend is a skeezer with diseases. She got fleas and crabs. She used to go to Russell Simmons' house and eat his ass.
Nova Rockefeller.
Known for Rockefeller. She was a groupie over at Def Jam and a hoe at Rockefeller. You nerdy cuck, I wouldn't touch that dirty slut for $30. You're not even in the top 10 rappers. Your girl is fucked.
Oh my god.
She's
That was actually kind of good.
I'll get back to her in a second. First, I'm smashing you on this record. I'll punch you so hard you'll see 3 of me. You'll say, hi, Dave.
Hi Dave. Hi Dave.
Half your fucking fan base wishes they could buy slaves. I donate my money to veterans. Okay, what you want, a peppermint? Don't complain about.
Half of your fan base wishes they could buy slaves. You're just a toxic, or you're just a standard feminist archetype that you would see on TikTok. This is just the same lines.
Just do it. Quit patting yourself on the back for the camera lens. You're just Doja Cat for Nazis, a feminine racist on every beat. They call you an anti-woke rapper because your music puts everybody to sleep. Fuck everything that you're...
Oh my gosh, bro. Was that fire to you?
Same as do. If Dave Matthews had braids and a face tattoo and made a song called If I Was a Gay Black Jew, we would all be like, hey, that's you. Acting like you represent the blue-collar working man, rocking army boots when you live in Woodland Hills and wear $5,000 Versace suits. You'll never fuck with Mac. Look at this blonde bitch surrounded by shirtless African-American actors. What, you about to get gangbanged in an episode of Black? Your fans cheer when planes...
It's kind of funny.
Over Gaza dropping bombs.
I'm a 52-year-old soccer mom. I hate rap, but you're awesome, Tom.
Okay, now that's actually good because that points to reality. You'll go to Tom MacDonald's comments and it's a lot of I'm 52, I'm 65 years old. I don't really like rap, but I actually like to... Like, that's kind of reality.
Fraud, poser, liar, charlatan, and grifter at heart. You have no fucking dignity. You'll do anything just to get on the charts. Bitch, I'm a star. Kicking these bars, burning his body, I'll rip it apart. Tom, did you call yourself the white version of Kendrick Lamar? Talking like you kicked down doors for the indie movement. Bitch, you stole that same blueprint from rhyme sayers and strange music. I paved your road, real indie since '01. Now I'm Marvin Gaye's father. I'm killing my own son.
There's a story about a boy named Tom.
Okay, the cringe levels are about to go up a few notches.
A racist mom.
A rich dad and a racist mom.
Nova. Daddy. Here, Nova. Daddy. Come here, girl. Sit. Aw, good girl. Here's a treat. Daddy. Here's the truth that you can't run from. No can do told me when I'm fighting monsters, don't let it make you become one. Your ego's too big, it's gotta be deflated. Trying to say political rap is a genre you created? You gotta be fucking kidding me. You ever heard of Ice-T, Ice Cube, Immortal Technique, X-Clan, or Public Enemy? Of course you haven't. You know nothing about the culture. Second Amendment right guns coming up out the holster. Put the pistol in your mouth. Name one song off of Illmatic before I pull the trigger. You wanna be American so bad that you won't even rep your own flag, and now you're getting toe tagged on every single song. You use that same dead flow. Your girl's like Emily Willis, a brain dead hoe. I should have known that you're a damn snake, the type of person that'll look right in a man's face and offer him a handshake. Call a truce, declare peace on the landscape, then diss his family life just to entertain.
Why do you keep saying that? We talked in the DMs and you said you were gonna be nice to me. You sound so much like a weak bitch right now. If you're gonna diss him, but don't keep saying you said you were gonna be nice. You sound like a weak little fucking kid getting his feelings hurt. Like, stop, please. But I do like the imagery he uses. I like this he claims to love America and all that, and then you got him sort of crucified behind a Canadian flag. I think that is a little creative. It's a little funny.
Your fan base on God mode trying to rap like Jesus, but in real life you act like Judas with pussycat like movements. I feel like Caesar getting stabbed by Brutus, but I got whiplash so drums make me smack my students. The YouTube diss tracks, they really ain't my vibe. When I battle a
'Cause you
rapper
suck.
shit, I'd rather do it live. I'll bet $50,000 to the charity of your choice that you won't look me in the eyes and put clarity in your voice and say the things about me that you said in all your diss tracks when I'm a foot away from you and you might just get bitch slapped. Shit, we could battle on King of the Dot. Your girl knows all those dudes, she's seen all their cocks. We could battle up in Canada, right in your hometown. I'll let you pick the city and venue it goes down, and I promise I'll get a bigger applause than you, because in hip-hop there ain't a bigger fraud than you. I went on tour with D12, those dudes are my new friends. They showed me some video you made for Eminem. They told me they were in the studio with Slim. When he watched it he cringed and he cut it off 30 seconds in.
Yeah, no, you try to get Eminem set up. Okay, that's actually pretty funny. And forget the Eminem nonsense, because you're talking about stuff that probably cannot be proven. Eminem's way too big to talk about either of you, Mac Lethal or Tom MacDonald. But I would like to say, but that is funny though. I would like to say, I would love to see a battle, live, face to face. King of the Dot style between MacDonald and Mac Lethal. That would be interesting, and I would love to see who actually would get the bigger applause, because maybe Tom MacDonald would destroy you, maybe not. This is more of your wheelhouse, and we already saw how you got dissed in the rap battle songs, like the song versions. I'm wondering if Mac Lethal would get destroyed live too, and in his own wheelhouse. That's actually something that would be interesting.
Doesn't like you, he does not respect you. And he cut it off 30 seconds in. Eminem doesn't like you, he does not respect you. You made a love song about him, begging him to peg you. Have you noticed that publicly he's never even mentioned it? I'm sorry, buddy, I know that's not how you envisioned it. You thought he'd call you like, hey Tom, it's Slim Shady. You're so controversial, how are you this crazy? You wanna make a song about how transgender men are pretend ladies and all the live ladies having mixed babies? And how the Mexican border is being invaded by woke Palestinians causing inflation? We'll call it White Boys Part 12, it'll be awful. And the Grammy goes to Eminem and Tom MacDonald. I'm sorry that you didn't get to do a song with your hero. At least you got to do a song with Ben Shapiro, the dude that censored Candace Owens' views quick. And he said that rap music isn't real music. And he tried to say the pussies aren't supposed to get wet. That song was so controversial and over the edge. I'm kidding, nobody cares about your facts or your feelings. You make music for people that storm the Capitol building. You make rap tunes for white trash inbred people that snort crank in dirty ass gas station bathrooms. People that shoot AR-15s in classrooms, that never heard of Nas Del Woo or Black Moon. You make music for people that hate black dudes, people that huff gas fumes, got barbed wire tat.
You keep playing virtue games to the black people, trans people, the blacks. Like, what is your problem? You're as much of a culture vulture as you're painting Tom MacDonald to be. If this is your whole substance, you hate black people, Tom MacDonald. I love black people. My name is Mac Lethal. I love black people. I'm not a culture vulture. 2 peas in a pod. Except you're really corny when you do it. You're cornier than Tom MacDonald, in my opinion. Well, maybe not. I don't know. But you can't make... This is the wrong messenger.
People that say the N-word while playing Call of Duty. People that buy a case of Bud Light just to shoot it. Incels that are terrified of sex, and people that pay money to be verified on X. People that say, now normally I don't like rap, but this Tom MacDonald dude is great cause he ain't black. I rewrote this diss 3 times, kept throwing out the verses. Punchlines weren't cutting, it needed substance and some purpose. I realized I needed to try to cut beyond the surface, and instead of murdering you, maybe I could be of service. You constantly just brag about the ways you feel yourself. It's obvious you're losing your battle with mental health. Tried to fill the emptiness in your soul by getting wealth, but the money, fame, Louis, and Gucci, it didn't help. You need to go to Balenciaga and get a belt, put it round your neck, kick out the stool, then kill yourself. You need to put a gun to your head, then drill yourself, cause to yourself, you've never revealed yourself. I swear swear to God, I know record label execs that managed you, represented you, brought you a couple checks. They told me all sorts of shit about you, how you like to.
So he's gonna drag it out.
Course.
He's not gonna. So are you lying?
Tread lightly.
You see, this is the part I don't understand. People are like, I could say more about you. I could say a lot more. People told me information, but okay, where is the information? Are you actually gonna drop it, or are you fucking around making up lies? Did you make up that lie about D12 and Eminem watching the video of Tom MacDonald? Like, how much of this is truth? Now, he paints the picture of Nova, which is Tom MacDonald's girlfriend, getting ran through by the music industry, which there is truth to. So that is a little hard hitting. So, you know, there we can give him a point. Flow wise, you kind of suck. Your rap voice is horrible. You don't sound tough. You did go in more of a battle rap direction, as we could see in sort of the structure in the song. It's more, you know, battle rap type, which you're used to, what you grew up with. So there you get a little bit more points than your original diss that you dropped years back. We got to give you a little credit there. But a lot of the substance, like, where's the substance at? Like, it's barely anything. You painted him out as a racist and a culture vulture, which could be true to you. It could be the same said about you, maybe. And you're trying to play to the virtues of blacks. The black people. Just corny. It's corny. You can't call someone corny when you're corny yourself. And you know, it just wasn't that hard hitting. You know, you dropped this 4 or 5 years later after getting destroyed by Tom MacDonald. I want to hear the part 2. It said to be continued. Okay, when you drop the part 2, I want it to be a lot more fire, and I want you to actually drop the part 2. Don't fuck around and not drop it. Don't do the to be continued for no reason. Other than that, it's all right. It's I don't care about the backstory. That you kept saying. You said we were gonna be friends, Tom MacDonald, in our DMs, and then you turned your back on me. You kept saying that. You sound like a weak bitch when you say that. You sound like a fucking girl, bruh. Like, come on, just diss him. You can't diss him without saying, be nice to me. You sound weak. Let me know what y'all thought about the diss track, bro.